Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel and my Diaspora to Home series. And I'm with Debbie from Whitewall Properties, and we're going to be speaking about how you can actually make your investment work for you. Really finding out the ins and outs about real estate market in Ghana and what really it takes to invest and generate that return. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Follow, like, and comment for more. So we are with Debbie, the business development and marketing manager of Whitewall Properties, probably one of the most renowned property developers in Ghana right now. So, if you're going to invest in property in Ghana, really what the Ghana property market is like, I want to hear all about this, right? So overall, what would you say is happening right now in the Ghana real estate market?
So what I'll say is that Ghana real estate market is doing very well. Amidst all the stories that you hear, is doing very well. That's if you pass through the right channel and to buy. In every country, before they develop, they go into real estate. So if you look at China, you look at New York, you even look at UK.
Yeah.
Every year I come to UK, I'm like, the place is developing more.
Yeah.
So Ghana is developing. And our real estate market is on the right track.
Okay. And so for somebody who is in a diaspora and they're considering to invest in Ghana in terms of real estate, what would be the reasons why Ghana is a place for them to invest when it comes to real estate market?
Okay. Apart from the fact that there is safety and there is stability, and that is one thing that we can never take it away from us. Safety and stability. So when you buy a property here, you are certain that you come back and meet it in 10, 15 years and it's still standing. Return on investment is very good.
Okay.
Return on investment, you are looking between 10 to 15%, depending on what you are looking to do with your property.
Okay.
So let's say if you are going into long-term rentals, you're looking between 8 to 12%, honestly. Depending on the location as well. And if you are going into Airbnb, then 15%. You can't make return on investment up to that.
Okay.
It's something that you cannot make it anywhere else. So if you are looking to invest your money, you have some money and you want to invest in real estate, invest in Ghana, I think that you should look at the real estate and side of it.
Okay, I love that. So you spoke about the yields, Airbnb, you spoke about the, if you're investing, the kind of returns that you can get in terms of yield. Could you tell me about the prime locations where I could be getting some of these good yields? Actually, we'll ask this question in two parts. What are some of the prime locations and what are the up-and-coming locations in Ghana right now?
Okay, so the prime locations, we have Cantonment, we have Airport, we have Jolu, and we have East Legon. Roman Ridge as well. We have Birmingham. We have Airport Hills. These are very prime locations that you can invest in. In these locations, we'll be looking at residential and mostly apartment. So for residential, a typical 3-bedroom townhouse, fully furnished, we're looking at $4,500 a month for rental. Yes.
Wow.
For buying, you're looking around between $550,000 to $600,000 to buy it. So return on investment around 8%.
Sure.
That's for long term.
Okay.
For townhouses, mostly it's long term.
Okay.
Yes. Then we're talking about apartments. Apartments, we're looking between $120,000 to, depending on the size and the number of rooms, to about $450,000. And with that, for say a typical studio in the airport, you're renting it around $600,000, $700.
Confirm that again.
$1,600, $1,700.
Wow.
Wow. This is even for long term.
Wow.
In terms of short-term rentals, you're doing around $150
per day, per night. Yeah.
Right. So looking at it, be calculating in mind.
Yeah.
Then you should take out even all your costs and everything, and even make about $100 a day per night. You're looking at about $1,000 a month for a one bed that you bought for, let's say, $150,000 or $160,000. So then you're like, the return is more than 15%.
Makes sense. And that's prime locations. So what about up and coming
So
locations?
some of the up and coming locations, we have Chapel, we have Delma Hills. These are not like, they are prime locations, but it's now that the diaspora is getting to hear of that. So these are locations that already exist, and you have very beautiful executive houses there, or you're introducing the diaspora to it. So when you talk about Chapel and Delma Hills, it's not a new area.
People see them as prime, though. I'm seeing
they are very
prime.
They are very prime. Yeah. So I'm just saying that the diaspora is
now catching on.
Yeah, they're now catching on to it. And then we have places like Indigo Hills. It's now coming up. We have Nanakru. It's now coming up. We have Achimota. It's also now coming. They are coming up. I mean, Achimota is an old area, but now that the estate kind of development is coming on, because it's closer to, the proximity is very good in terms of if you want to get access to other parts of Accra. So in these areas, for example, if you go to Silicon Hills and you buy a 2-bedroom townhouse, typically we are looking around $700 to say $800 a month, and you buy it around $150, between $130,000 to $150,000. So these are areas that are now up and coming.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. But the good thing about Whitewall is that whether it is our prime area, whether it is our up and coming location, we don't compromise on the quality of our build. We don't compromise on the quality of the amenities that we give to you. And the after sales service is the same. Okay. So that's the matter whether you bought it from in Cantonment, you bought it from us at airport, or you bought it from us in Islington Hills or Chimota, you still get the same service.
Same service. So this actually leads me to my next question. What would you say, I'm going to put you on the spot here, if somebody was looking to buy from anybody, what are the 5 things that people should look out for from a developer before they purchase a property?
Their track record.
Track record, number 1.
Number 1. What have they done before?
Okay.
How long do they take to build? Very, very important. Okay. Because some people, you borrow money to come and buy, and it works as 36 months, and it will take 5 years. You'll be paying interest.
On that.
Because you don't even have the property to.
Sure.
So look at track record. Secondly, find out, do a mystery buy. Or go to the
or go stay in one of the properties.
See what they are offering after sale. If they say that we give you after sale service, okay, let me spend a weekend in any of their properties to see really do they give the after sale service that they do. Secondly, find out if any bank would give you mortgage. If any bank would recommend that I'll give you mortgage for this company,
and they've done a good
documentation is good. And for a bank, before a bank would give mortgage, they will come and do valuation to make sure that what they're paying for is worth it. So if the developer qualifies on the mortgage list of a bank, then you're satisfied. Okay. How long have they been around? Okay. They haven't folded up. And finally, I'll say, what is their team behind? Okay. I'll look at the team state. Because if it wasn't.
You've been with Whitewall for years.
Close to 10 years.
It's like you're part of the furniture. Do you know what? Your offices have moved, but you haven't moved. That's it. So number 1, the track record. Number 2, staying in some of the properties and doing mystery shopping. Number 3, checking with the mortgage companies and seeing whether or not they actually provide mortgages for those companies. Seeing how long the company's been around for and checking the team behind the company as well. Amazing 5 points. Now, when it comes to actually finding a property to purchase, so let's say, for example, I know you had Arlington Court, which was in a really great location, or you're coming up, or there's Morton Place. If somebody is looking for a particular development, what things should they also look out for that development in particular?
So what you want to use the development first is very important. I want an investment property. Look at the area, location. Location is very important. Look at the amenities around. Look at its proximity to airport, hospital, to the very important places or tourist attraction, because you're looking for it for investment purpose. So if a diaspora is coming to stay here,
Mhm.
will the diaspora be able to enjoy the area? They always say, we want to come to Africa, we want to come, but they always still want to experience
Some comfort. Yeah.
So look for that.
Security.
Security is very important. So the area that you are in, how secure is the area? And you can get decent by reading about it online and all that.
Sure.
And then finally, when you go to the area, if you are lucky and you are able to buy the property off plan, see how construction is done.
Okay, yeah. I always ask people this: are you team off plan or team already built? So if somebody was coming to buy for investment purposes, do you recommend one over the other? Or yeah, let me ask you that question first.
Okay, so for Whitewall, most of the time, by the time we are completed, we are sold out. So we always do the off-plan one, but off-plan is good because off-plan you always get a great deal in terms of price.
Mhm.
Every developer sees a client who buy from us off-plan as you are invested in us as well. So we go the extra mile in terms of discounting and all that. We see that the money that we would have taken as a loan from the bank, you have trusted us and have given it to us. So why not? We can give you the discount to the tune of the interest that you would have gotten from the bank. So you build that relationship with you, you become an investor in that. And with the off plan, sometimes you have you're able to say some of the things that you want in your property.
You can customize a few things.
Exactly. A few things you can customize. Like say, I don't want this. I want it like that. If it is over, we will just cost the extra that you want and do it for you. And it's easier at that time than when it is fully completed and now we have to make changes for you. It costs less to do that. So I would always say team of plan.
Yeah.
With a plan, you're always able to regulate your money.
Yeah.
Because you don't pay everything up front. So you pay it in installment. And that helps you.
I agree. I'm also team off plan, but only with it's a trusted developer.
Exactly.
Otherwise, off plan. I remember the time when I was going for Whitewall back in 2018 or 2017, and there was another property developer I was also looking at. It wasn't until maybe last year that I saw they even complete that place, So I get it. It's all about the trusted person. But also what warranties you provide. So what you speak a lot about aftercare services. What should somebody look out for when it comes to aftercare services? What warranties do you have in place and what should somebody look out for?
Okay, so when you buy from us, from the day that we hand over to you, we get 1 year warranty from all our suppliers in terms of the appliances. So the appliances, you get 1 year warranty on all of that because that's the warranty that we get from our. Yes, we pass it on to you. Secondly, we give you 1 year warranty as in period. We wouldn't say that's housing, but 1 year warranty period where Whitewall is with you throughout, we work with you throughout your stay. For your property. We go through any fault that comes out. We call it the fitting problems, which is normal with every home, every new home, whether in Ghana, in UK, wherever, every new home has fitting problem. And so for the first 1 year, Whitewall works with you throughout. After that, we have not left you. After the 1 year, we say that those fitting problem, when it comes, Whitewall pays their cost. That is if the problem came and it was a product defect, but it wasn't caused by a human. We pick the cost. We would make sure that we solve the issue for you. Then it goes back as new. But after that, Team Whitewall is still there. We work together with whatever property manager that you would select, and then what we will recommend. But homeowners also have the right to select. So whatever property manager that you're working with, we work with them because we have the blueprints to your property. So we work with them with any issues that will come up. We will come in and we'll come and sort it out for you. And we advise all our homeowners to go in for insurance as well.
That's right.
Construction, you have insurance for your property. When you come, you know what you have put in your property. You know the value you have put in. For example, you borrowed money to buy it. You know even the cost of the borrowing. So it will not just be the 120,000 or 150,000 you got from me, but you know your cost of the cost and everything that for the property. So when you're doing your insurance, you do all that, you calculate it, and then you put that insurance on your property.
Yeah.
Because you mostly have people community. You might be very careful, but probably there might be someone who might not add that.
Yeah.
It has never happened before, but we always.
Peace of mind is better.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. One thing I've seen over the years, especially with you, Debbie, is you're very good at interior decorating. What things, if somebody's doing Airbnb or doing rental for investment, what key things should people make sure they have put in their investment property?
A very good sofa. I don't know why UK people like very good sofas like that. When they come to their apartment, they don't look at they don't look at the sofa first. I believe that they would like to relax in front of TV. They like to have access to Netflix, big TV, and the rest, which Whitewall provides for you with internet. You always have your Wi-Fi sorted out. No, you don't. You have your DSTV also sorted out. What all you have to do is to buy you
top it up to the subscription.
Yeah, you do your subscription and then you buy your decoder by kind of wiring for you. In all our houses, we don't have any problem with that in our apartment.
Okay.
And then you get a very functional kitchen.
Okay.
Utensils.
Okay.
Functional. A good bed with mattress.
Mm-hmm.
Some good plants, because apartments would actually want to see some greens around you, even if you're going to stay indoors for long. You want something pleasant to look at.
Yeah.
Good picture frame.
Yeah.
Yes, and I think some good curtains just to block out their light, because most people come in for vacation, want to come and sleep and rest.
Yes,
so
indeed.
These are some of the things that really
amazing. Finally, what would you say are the top mistakes that property investors make when they come into Ghana the first time? I've made mistakes. Other people made mistakes. What mistakes do you think people make, when they're doing it for the first time?
They always think that they've seen a good deal, but I always tell people that some good deals are too scary. So you come there, everybody's selling property in East Legon for, say, $50,000. I've got one for $20,000. That is scary. And a lot of first-time investors come to Ghana and they think that they know the market so well and, I've gotten the best deal, better than what you have given me. I think that you should go around, and if someone gives you a true deal, please go around, check it out. Sure. Find from other people. If you get 10 people selling at a different way,
there's a question mark.
There's a question mark too. And secondly, I've realized that most investors don't do search.
Okay.
They believe they rely on what a family member told them, or what a friend told them, or what a homeowner or something said. So they rely on them. But legally, when you go to court, if there's an issue, you go to court. The first thing court will tell you that you did due diligence. Sure. It's one of the requirements. So what did you do? You cannot say, God, someone told me. You have to go to the restaurant and say, I did search and what's in the presence. Sure. Then that's why I bought it. Sure. It helps you with your case. Yeah. So that is one thing that you have to look out for. And most investors come and they're looking for freehold. Freehold, leasehold, sublease. The property is still yours. Yeah. At the end of the day, you would go and renew it, and it's still yours. You have the right to always renew your property. So if you like the location, if you're going to get the right return on investment, if you have safety, the amenities are good for you. The others are just secondary matters.
Okay, that's brilliant. Amazing. So once again, let people know how they can find out about Whitewall, because we've been speaking to Debbie about the Ghana real estate market, hearing, how you can invest, the kind of price returns, but they also have properties available right from Mediba Court in the Burma Hills area, as well as Morton's Place in the Joel area. So if anybody's interested in purchasing from Whitewall, what do you recommend they do?
Okay, so I believe we are listed on Laureen's website. So Laureen will give you her website and you can you can get Whitewall through Laureen. She's been an agent with Whitewall for years. And I don't think any of her clients are complaining. Most of her clients keep coming back buying more from her. So I believe Laureen is doing a very good job and she's getting them very good deal. So you can get to Whitewall through Laureen.
Amazing. Debbie, thank you so much for joining me today. And for you, if you have any comments or questions, please do leave them in the comments window and I'll make sure I get it to Debbie. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't done already, then make sure you subscribe. Please do continue to comment, to share, to like, follow, and I'll be back with my next video. Hey guys, I do hope you found this video useful. Now, if you're interested in finding out more about how to purchase property in Ghana and generate some rental returns from it, then do check out the link below to my free online masterclass, which takes you through my 10-step process to help you to get on the property ladder in Ghana and generate some rental returns from it as well. So don't delay, just click on the link below and I will see you in class. Now, if you haven't done so far already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Continue to like, follow, share, do all that good stuff, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.